Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Hey, good evening, Jess. How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm just kind of here.
Hmm. What's happened the last couple of weeks? Been a couple of weeks since I've seen you.
Yeah, I broke up with Johnny and just it's been rough.
Oh, goodness. How long have y'all been together?
Well, well, probably for the last, I don't know, it's been a rocky road, so it's kind of hard to tell. Been here and there and but the last like couple months at least we've been kind of on a better streak, I should say, but maybe not the greatest, but it was probably the best that we've had since we've been on and off.
Hmm. How long have y'all been going on and off?
Well, I don't know, maybe for the last year, year and a half, 2 years, something like that. It's kind of hard to kind of remember exactly when we started dating.
Okay. Is it somebody there at your school or just a friend that you've
Yeah,
met?
he's in the grade above me,
Okay.
so we
A
met
little
in
bit.
school.
Okay, so it's a little bit older.
Yeah, a year older than me.
Okay, so he's 18. So
Yep.
I guess he's fixing to be graduating pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that at all.
Oh, goodness. So
Yeah.
what happened for y'all, cause y'all to break up?
I don't know. He was, I think, talking to some other girls, but didn't want to tell me. And he was just on his phone a lot and very suspicious behavior that just kind of really got me upset. So
Hmm.
I think he might have been cheating on me, but I don't have anything really to prove it. So me blaming
Okay.
him of cheating kind of broke us up.
Okay. How'd you feel about that? I know we've talked a bit about him just a little bit in sessions, and I know with taking your medication. How's the medication help with your depression through this?
Not really much at all. I feel just like I just feel blah, like I don't have any motivation to do anything. And I don't know, it just is like it's hard to get up every day out of bed, and it's hard to go to school, and especially since I know he's there and he's got his friends and he always just seems happy, and I'm just kind of sad because I don't have him. And you know I don't know.
Are you able to talk to any of your friends or your parents about it?
I haven't really talked to my parents at all about it. I think they're happy that we broke up, so I don't think they'd be very supportive. And I kind of stopped hanging out with my friends when we were dating, so they're kind of, I think, supportive too of us breaking up, because now I can hang out more with them, but I just don't even have the energy or desire to do that.
Okay, so question, are you kind of keeping to yourself, isolating a little bit more now that you've kind of broke up?
Yeah, pretty much.
How has that made you feel?
Well, just kind of lonely, but at the same time, like I don't know, if I can't be with him, I don't really want to be with anybody else. And that just goes with like family and other friends, I'm not necessarily meaning a boyfriend, but just,
And going through this, it's a tough time, especially I mean, being in a relationship for a while like you have been, and it's like, well, it's just going to last for a while, or not what's going to happen, and you go through these, and it's like, well, which way do I turn now? And sometimes you just want to be alone, be by yourself. But one of the things we've talked about coping skills before, going through your depression. What have you been doing? Have you been trying any of the journaling? Does that help any?
no, I haven't really done that. You don't really want to know what I've done. I don't think you'll be pleased to hear it.
What's that? Tell me, if you don't mind.
Well, I don't know. I kind of, in the moment, forgot about some of the coping skills we talked about and
Mhm.
decided that maybe the coping skill that I thought would be great would, to be maybe cut myself. And so I did a little bit of that.
Oh
I'm not proud of
goodness.
it, but
Okay.
I think it felt good at the time.
Where'd you cut yourself at?
on my arm.
Okay. Did it bleed any, or was it just
A little
scratching?
bit, but nothing much that didn't stop bleeding by the end of the night. And, you know, just kind of looks more like a scratch than a cut. So my parents never really noticed.
Okay, so you never did tell them?
No.
Okay. When you said it kind of made you feel good for a little while, how did you feel afterwards?
Mm, I don't know. It just kind of numbed me even more, I think. Because now I
Okay.
have that reminder that, the little scar that's kind of left over now from it just kind of keeps him at the back of my mind every time I look at it.
And we talk about coping skills, and yeah, that's a coping skill, not quite a coping skill we like to see.
Right.
Um, what are some things that we can do to help maybe channel away from those thoughts? What are some things that you think can help you the best? I mean, we've talked about journaling, deep
Hmm.
breaths, taking a walk,
Yeah, I think
sometimes
maybe,
exercising.
yeah, I think maybe getting back to my journal would be a good way to express my feelings and emotions more than, cutting myself for sure. And I don't know, maybe I just need to reconnect with my friends to try to give me some positivity in my life and some energy.
Okay. And I know you said kind of your parents were probably happy with the breakup. um, but if you start having feelings like that, I want you to talk to them. And if you can't talk to them, I want you to call me.
Okay.
Because we start going through things like that. And I mean, it can lead to even deeper things
Hmm.
and things we don't want to kind of try to go down that road. Because sometimes when you start going through the depression and it gets worse, it's like, what do we do? One of the times you've been isolating, you haven't been able to talk to your friends, like, man, you don't want to talk to your family or anything like that going on. It's like, and I mean, the key thing is being safety for you. That's our absolute primary goal for everything through here. And so, one of the things, make sure you're taking your medicine regularly. Are you still taking your medicine regularly?
Yeah, I am. I had thought about maybe just taking a whole bottle and just ending everything, just kind of saying, let's let it be done.
Okay. Was that kind of the same time that you was doing your cutting also?
Yeah, it was
Or is
it
it
was kind of before that. And I didn't really I didn't want my parents to wake up and find me the next day like that. So I thought that the cutting would be a better option of the two.
okay?
So I
So
mean, I had those thoughts and all of that, but I just, I didn't want that from my parents. So that's why I
okay.
didn't do it.
So are you currently having any thoughts of suicide?
There's days that I'm hopeless and days that I just kind of wish that I didn't have to feel the feelings I'm feeling and go through what I'm going through. But no, I don't think I'm at that point.
Hmm. Goodness. What's the one thing that we talk to, especially when we talk to your parents? Is there anything we can do to help you where you can? Would it help if I brought your parents in and we all talk together?
I don't know. I don't know if I would want to worry them and let them know that I had these thoughts. So I think I don't want them to know.
Okay. Now, especially just one of the key things that we said a while ago is your safety.
Mhm.
Um, you want to make sure you're safe through everything you go through, and especially going through depression in this age, going through hard times, isolating. we want to make sure that everything's good. Sorry. What are some things that we can talk about or do that maybe you're not going to think about a lot of these? Sorry, I got thrown off. Sorry. There you go. I just where's the pause button?
Pause.